Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode number 4 of the Health Rant of the Week. My name is Alejandro Fleury, and I am with Altus Fitness. Today, I wanted to give you another piece of information for your consideration. And this is once again the same topic, the usual topic, which is the virus. Now, this is something that has been going on, the media and whatnot. Turns out now Bill Gates is very, very interested in finding a way around the virus, right? So everyone is intrigued on what's going on, and we're talking about a vaccine for the virus at this point. I was doing a little reading on his own foundation. And they claim that they are joining forces with, of course, Big Pharma and apparently American Express as well. And they are committing $125 million to research for a vaccine and the virus. Now, one thing that I wanted to comment. I wanted to share some stats because I want for everyone to have the right perspective about what's going on, and kind of like I want to sow the seeds of doubt with what you're hearing and seeing in the media. So, according to various sources, some of them may be more reliable than others. By the way, I was tempted to go on NCBI and PubMed, and then when I started reading, the abstracts and whatnot, well, it turns out that they are trying to stay faithful to what's posted by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration in the U.S., and the FDA doesn't seem to be reflecting very accurately the situation in the U.S. Now, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is a concept called ADR, adverse drug reactions. All right, so I went to various sources. Some of them, the numbers are all over the place. I mean, I've heard really outrageous, claims or stats, but basically, ADR refers to adverse reactions that people get from drugs that are properly prescribed, as in, you are prescribed the right type of treatment for your ailment, and turns out that you have an adverse reaction. Now, one of the sources shows that between 1998, I'm actually reading, you can tell, 1998 and 2004, there were around 2 million hospitalizations in the U.S., on average per year, that is, okay? And about or over 100,000 fatalities, okay? Now, another one of the sources is Harvard University, all right? So I was intrigued and I looked at the benefactors to the university just to make sure that, where those, stats might have come from. But anyways, I didn't find anything that was any suspicion. They said this is a 2014 article that ADR causes 1 in 5 people to be affected this is the U.S. alone. Okay, and we're talking about 1.9 million hospitalizations and about 128,000 fatalities a year. That's a year in the U.S. All right, and then I went on to create the right perspective. So as of today, the World Health Organization says that there are 2.5 million cases of coronavirus worldwide. About I rounded it up to 182,000 deaths in 213 countries. I don't know if you see where I'm going with this. So 2.5 million cases, 181,923. This is as of April 23rd, 2020. deaths and 213 cases. Now, this is fun. It gets fun. The same source, the World Health Organization, claims that the influenza, the H1N1, affected 3 to 5 million people in the world per year. All right? 2.6, 3 to 5 per year. And the death, stats are 290,000 to 650,000 in 2017. Okay, so those are ballpark numbers. It's a range, okay? But it did say in that particular article or that 650,000 deaths in 2017. This is H1N1, okay? This is worldwide. Now, it must make you wonder. Right now, like, we are in a pandemic, and one of the wealthiest people, according to the West standards in the world, Bill Gates, has shown this urge to partner up with I don't want to say I'm gonna keep saying big pharma just for some reason, but with the medical field, to come up with a vaccine for one type of illness that has caused 182,000 fatalities. But if you think of what the partner in the medical field, or the likely partner in the medical field, is going to be, there's going to be labs, there's going to be doctors, there's going to be also, but who's going to create ultimately that vaccine? It's going to be a pharmaceutical company. Now, if you think about I've heard stats being going as high as 250,000 people per year die from adverse reactions to drugs. The drugs that are made by the same companies that are going to be brought in to create the vaccine for the coronavirus. I don't know. Okay? Again, adverse reaction to drugs causes many more deaths per year than the total death toll worldwide since November or December 2018. And this is only in the US. Now, the chosen partners to eradicate the coronavirus are, they're going to be pharmaceuticals. The doctors are doing their things, their lab technicians are doing their thing. They're trying to isolate how it reproduces and what their weaknesses are and all that good stuff. That's awesome. That's amazing. And we're going to rely on a specific industry that has a very sketchy track record to put an end to this issue. Leave your comments. I don't want this to become, always the same thing and always me claiming these things. But these are stats that I took from the World Health Organization. Pardon my poor, speaking skills. And you can go and check them out yourself. I'm not making these up. But if you see the numbers and you see how this outrage about the pandemic, which is a pandemic, granted, is bringing forces together, you gotta wonder what's behind that, because there are certain other stats that are absolutely horrifying, that are the same players somehow are to blame for, that are going to come and combat the coronavirus. I think all I want with these videos, again, is for people to start and going like, maybe there's something out there. I mean, when you have like a billionaire committing part of his fortune, well, for one, I don't know if you understand like how like big donations turn into big write-offs, like tax write-off in some of our countries. So I'm not saying that that's a motivation, but there is an incentive for people to be philanthropic, and especially in North America. May or may not be your motivation again, but there's something. And then the potential for the biggest, like most profitable enterprise ever in some of those industries, or in Bill Gates' hands, that sounds pretty juicy. All right. So I hope you like this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I am going to, all the videos are not going to be about the same thing, but they're always going to be about you guys, like opening your eyes and ears and just having a different perspective of what's going on out there in the world, health-wise. Okay, that's my thing. That's what I like. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you like it. And if you don't, just shoot me some feedback. All right, I'll be happy to read and hear about it. All righty, cheers. Bye.